Hello, it's been a long time since I sat down and filmed any form of YouTube video, and I am filming this portrait, which I do apologise for, and the lighting isn't great. I have previously filmed this video, like landscape wise, and honest, genuinely, I couldn't post it. I am so self-conscious of my loose skin on my arms, and no matter if I wear a jacket or if, you know, they're not out, I am so self-conscious of them. I did ask for questions on my Instagram, which I'll pop here, and I also asked on the Tell YM account, Tell on Yim account. It's like Tell on YM, which is where you can ask anonymous questions, and I have since deleted my account because, to be honest, that app makes my anxiety worse because people sometimes say nasty things and also ask, you know, questions that you don't really want to answer, and then if you don't answer them, why aren't you answering me? And yeah, so the first question somebody asked was actually over on my Instagram. I will keep everything anonymous just so it's fair. No, how are you feeling on your weight loss journey mentally? And that one is very difficult because I have really genuinely struggled, especially over the last couple of months. Like, my confidence sort of when I hit my 10 stone loss, for those of you that don't know, or hi firstly, but I went from being a size 26 to 28 in this photo to now being a size 14 in this photo, and it is, and obviously with losing weight, you know you're going to have loose skin, and you know you're going to have to deal with it, but dealing with it in terms of, like, it doesn't bother me in terms of it doesn't affect me like physically, because it is quite a lot, but I've always had bigger arms, so I'm used to it. But like mentally, knowing that you've lost, you know, over 10 stone, I'm now 10 stone, 3.3 pounds down, knowing you've lost over 10 stone, but not being able to see them results fully because of your loose skin is difficult. And also, like, my biggest insecurity over the years has been my face. I was bigger, I was obsessed with having a fat face and having a double chin and everything, and now I've lost weight, my face doesn't bother me as much, but my arms still do, like they did when I was bigger, and if anything, I'm more insecure of them. Constantly looking at them, thinking, oh, look at my loose skin. Like, if I hold my arm up, I'm not gonna because I'm too conscious of it, but I've got like my arm and my muscle of my arm and then lots of loose skin just hanging, and I do eventually want loose skin surgery, but I am not at a weight yet where they would probably consider doing it on the NHS. I think I'd have to lose another couple of stone, which I plan to anyway, but also I haven't got the finances if I wanted to go private, even if I did get to a weight where I think they would do it. Yeah, it is kind of hard. I've never been for a consultation because I know that that's going to be the case, and obviously I still want to lose weight, and they say try not to do it until you've got to a weight where you're comfortable at, because obviously they want you to stay around that weight while you have the surgery and everything, and maintain it afterwards as well. So yeah, it's been very difficult to deal with my loose skin and my weight loss journey, but I am still an insecure person, even from being this big to this big, you know, and losing over 10 stone. Never thought I'd hit my 10 stone loss, so when I did, I didn't expect to feel that insecure about myself still. But obviously that's a me thing and not a weight thing, and I know that. But when you're bullied a lot throughout your life for being bigger, and you always know that you're the biggest person in the room, that is at the forefront of your mind, and then when you lose weight, you still feel like that. You might not be as big anymore, or, you know, you might not look the same or anything. So yeah, and then the next question is, how old are you? So I'm 28, so I'm born on the 10th of July. And I'm a Cancer. In terms of star sign, I wouldn't say I'm particularly exactly how it's written. I'll put the traits up on screen, but let me know what star sign you are, and if you think you're like the typical version of that star sign. Like, do you match up with like the character personality? And then the next question was, are you a good friend? I'd like to think so. I've got friends that I've been friends with since I was little, and like we've grown up together. So we've grown up from like secondary school, and then, you know, we all stayed on at sixth form, and then me and one of my friends went to university, and my other friend got a job that she loves and worked there, and one of my friends has had a baby, and, you know, at 28 you're doing a lot of adulting. I think if you're loyal and you're kind and you're supportive of that friend, no matter what, you have each other's back through the hard times, the horrible times, the good times, the bad times, then that makes someone who's a good friend, as long as you're caring and, you know, you support them in any way you can when times are tough, but also you're there for the memories when times are good. And then the last question is, are you in a relationship right now? I am. I've been in a relationship nearly 9 years. Well, it will be 9 years next year in August, so 8.5 years at this point, with Andrew, who I met actually off Tinder, which I know is not that common anymore because people on there always want just fun. But yeah, we did meet 8.5 years ago, and genuinely I couldn't ask for a better partner. He's been with me from the start of my weight loss journey to now, and supported me every minute of the way, and, you know, as always, told me how beautiful I was, and, you know, the compliments kept me going at the hard times. But yeah, it's been very difficult, that whole journey. But yeah, I'm so grateful for Andrew, and we are genuinely best friends. Like, I couldn't imagine not being myself now around anyone, whereas in previous relationships I wasn't myself because I was worried I'd be too silly or too weird. So it's nice to be able to be myself, and all of his support. And I hope this was helpful, and I hope you feel like you got to know me a little bit better. If you're new, hi, welcome. I'd love it if you stick around and join my community. I don't usually look this rough, but today I do, and I try and post a little bit of reality when I can. I think it's hard to remember that social media is just a highlight reel, and people post the best bits and don't post when they feel shit and down, and only post the good stuff. So yeah, I hope this video was helpful. And if you've stuck around this long, from the times when I used to film like down here because I was so scared about how I looked, especially when I was at my biggest, then I'm really grateful for you, and I love you very much, and I love this community I've built on here. And I've just realised that there's loads of crap in the background, so that's a dose of reality. But I hope you're okay. I'm going to go and watch I'm a Celeb now. Let me know if you're watching it and who you like and who you want to win. And I will see you in the next one. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one.